Scout Automobile. Welcome to Start. Close your eyes for a second, and imagine this sound. A deep, thunderous growl that shakes your chest before you even see the car. That sound is not coming from the future of silent motors and soft beeps. That sound is coming from a legend that refuses to fade away. Today we are talking about something wild, something dangerous, something emotional. Today we are talking about the 2026 Dodge Viper. This is not just a car, this is a statement, a rebellion, a final roar in a world that is slowly forgetting what real driving feels. The moment the 2026 Dodge Viper enters the scene, everything else feels quiet. This car does not need to announce itself with flashy lights or digital tricks. Its presence alone is enough. The Viper has always been about raw power and pure attitude, and in 2026 Dodge brings that philosophy back with zero apologies. This car is built for people who still love engines, still love speed, still love that feeling in their stomach when you press the throttle and the world rushes toward you. The Viper is not trying to be modern in a soft way. It is modern in a brutal way, combining classic muscle DNA with advanced engineering that makes it sharper, faster, and more terrifying than ever before. Look at the design and you instantly understand the message. Long hood, wide body, aggressive stance. The 2026 Dodge Viper looks like it was carved by wind and anger. Every line on the body has purpose. The front end is low and menacing, with sharp headlights that look like focused eyes staring straight ahead. The hood stretches forward endlessly, reminding you that something massive lies underneath. The side profile is muscular and tight, with flared fenders that hug the wheels like clenched fists. The rear is wide and powerful, planted to the ground as if the car is daring you to challenge it. This is not a friendly design. This is a design that commands respect. Under that iconic hood lives the soul of the Viper. Under that iconic hood lives the soul of the Viper, designed a massive V10 engine that feels like a gift from another era. In 2026, when most manufacturers are downsizing, electrifying, and silencing their cars, Dodge chooses to keep the fire alive. The V10 is not just about numbers, it is about emotion. When you start the engine, the sound is raw, mechanical, and deeply satisfying. It is not filtered, it is not artificial, it is real. The exhaust note growls at idle, roars under acceleration, and screams at high revs. This is the kind of sound that makes people turn their heads from blocks away. Press the throttle and the 2026 Dodge Viper reacts instantly. There is no delay, no hesitation. The power delivery is aggressive and direct, pushing you back into the seat with brutal force. Acceleration feels violent in the best possible way. This car does not gently build speed, it attacks it. Every gear change feels dramatic. Every pull feels addictive. The Viper makes you aware of its power at all times, reminding you that this is not a toy. This is a machine that demands focus and respect. Driving the 2026 Dodge Viper is an experience that stays with you long after you step out of the car. The steering is heavy and communicative, giving you constant feedback from the road. You can feel every bump, every curve, every change in surface texture. This connection makes driving feel alive. The Viper does not isolate you from the road, it connects you to it. Through corners, the car feels planted and confident, responding precisely to your inputs. It rewards smooth, skilled driving and reminds you quickly if you make a mistake. This honesty is what makes the Viper special. The chassis and suspension setup of the 2026 Dodge Viper are designed to handle extreme performance. At high speeds, the car feels stable and controlled, inspiring confidence even when pushing hard. On winding roads, it feels agile and responsive, with a balance that makes aggressive driving feel natural. The suspension is firm, no doubt, but it serves a purpose. This is not a car built for comfort first, it is built for performance. Every component works together to create a driving experience that feels pure and focused. Step inside the cabin and you are immediately placed in a driver-focused environment. The 2026 Dodge Viper interior is not flashy, it is serious. The seating position is low, placing you close to the road and deep within the car. The seats hug you tightly, providing support during hard cornering while still being comfortable enough for longer drives. The materials feel premium but purposeful, with leather, carbon fiber, and metal accents creating a cockpit-like atmosphere. Everything inside feels designed around the driver. The dashboard layout is clean and intuitive, with controls placed exactly where you expect them. The digital instrument cluster provides essential information clearly, without unnecessary distractions. You get speed, revs, performance data, all presented in a way that enhances the driving experience, rather than distracting from it. The infotainment system is modern and responsive, offering navigation, connectivity, and media options, but it never steals attention from the main event. Designed in the Viper, the engine sound is the soundtrack, not the speakers. Despite its raw nature, the 2026 Dodge Viper does not completely ignore modern safety and convenience features. Advanced driver assistance systems are present to help in critical situations, but they are tuned to stay out of the way when you want to drive. Traction control and stability systems can be adjusted or reduced, allowing experienced drivers to fully explore the car's capabilities. This balance between safety and freedom makes the Viper accessible without compromising its identity. On the road, the 2026 Dodge Viper feels special at any speed. Even cruising through the city, the car draws attention effortlessly. People stop, stare, take photos, and start conversations. The Viper has that effect. It is not just transportation. Only to transportation, it is an event. On the highway, the car feels unstoppable, cruising at high speeds with ease while always ready to explode forward with a slight press of the pedal. Designed on open roads, it becomes a thrill machine, turning every straight and every curve into an opportunity to feel alive. The braking system of the 2026 Dodge Viper is as impressive as its acceleration. Powerful brakes provide strong, consistent stopping power, giving you confidence when pushing the car hard. Pedal feel is firm and precise, allowing you to modulate braking force easily. On the track, the brakes hold up under intense use, delivering reliable performance lap after lap. This balance of power and control makes the Viper a true performance machine. What truly separates the 2026 Dodge Viper from other modern performance cars is its character. In a market full of cars that try to be comfortable, efficient, and easy, the Viper chooses to be bold and demanding. It does not try to hide its nature. It wants you to know what it is. This honesty creates a bond between car and driver that is rare today. When you drive a Viper, you are not just operating a vehicle, you are engaging with a personality. The Viper has always been a symbol of American muscle done differently. It is not about luxury or refinement, it is about raw performance and emotional impact. The 2026 model continues this legacy while refining it for a modern audience. It keeps the wild spirit alive while adding just enough technology to enhance performance and usability. This balance makes it feel timeless, like a bridge between the past and the future. Owning a 2026 Dodge Viper is not a practical decision, and that is exactly the point. This is a car you buy because you love driving, because you want something special, because you want to feel something every time you turn the key. It is a car for enthusiasts, for people who understand the language of engines and tires, for people who value experience over convenience. The Viper does not fit into every lifestyle, but for the right person, it fits perfectly. In a world where cars are becoming more similar, more silent, and more disconnected, the 2026 Dodge Viper stands out as a reminder of what performance cars can be. Constepping, where Ben sit in constepping, constepping, where Ben sit in constepping, 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 citizen constepping. The 26 Dodge Viper stands out as a reminder of what performance cars can be. It celebrates noise, power, and mechanical connection. It reminds us that driving can be thrilling, challenging, and emotional. This car is not about numbers alone, it is about how it makes you feel. The legacy of the Dodge Viper is built on fearlessness. From its earliest days, it was known as a car that did not forgive mistakes, a car that demanded respect. The 2026 version carries that legacy forward while making the experience more refined and controllable. It still demands skill, but it rewards it generously. It is a car that grows with you, becoming more exciting as your confidence and ability increase. Every drive in the 2026 Dodge Viper feels like a celebration of driving itself. Whether you are pushing it hard on a track or enjoying a quiet drive on an empty road, the car makes the experience memorable. The sound, the feel, the power, everything comes together to create moments you will remember for years. This is the kind of car that makes stories, the kind of car you talk about long after the drive is over. The 2026 Dodge Viper is not just a comeback, it is a reminder that passion still matters, that performance can still be raw, that cars can still have soul. It stands proudly against the tide of silence and automation, offering an experience that feels authentic and alive. This is a car built for people who refuse to let go of the joy of driving. As the sun sets and the road stretches ahead, the Viper feels at home. The engine hums with energy. The car feels ready, waiting for your command. This is not a machine that rushes you. It invites you. It invites you to drive, to feel, to connect. In that moment, nothing else matters. The 2026 Dodge Viper is more than metal and horsepower. It is emotion. Ties instead of old world, attitude and history combined into one fun, forgettable package. It is a car that does not try to please everyone, and because of that, it becomes truly special. For those who understand it, for those who crave it, the Viper offers something rare in today's world, a pure, unfiltered driving experience. This is the 2026 Dodge Viper, a legend reborn, louder, stronger, and more alive than ever. It is here to remind us why we fell in love with cars in the first place, and it does so without compromise, without fear, and without apology.